Hello everybody, TalltheD here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my creative world that I'm eventually going to switch over to survival, and I'm actually going to do Let's Plays on this map once I finish creating all that I want to create. We're going to start out in my shooting range. All of these switches are connected to a monster, and they'll spawn out of these dispensers onto the little ground down there. And there's a giant target. So, this is just the half or a quarter of the set of islands that you spawn on in survival. This is the seed I did my verses against my brother on. And as you can see, it's completely different. There actually is new islands that I've made. There's floating islands. There's just a lot more going on. There's even a pyramid, if this would actually decide to load, that actually goes down into the water. Here we have a farm, a complete farm, animals and area that I will farm in. It's for farming. There's an entire network of minecarts that go all around. This is actually a design, or an attempt to design a zeppelin that you will later see. These are just fighting pits, you know, just to have some fun. There's the minecart that connects them. And here we have my ginormous zeppelin. Now, this is just 1/3 of the map. I'm actually going to now bounce over to one of the other parts, and I'm going to show you guys that right after I get down here and get a little bit into the town. Basically, we have little hovels, start of the train station, a giant working area with chests and everything, house, bank. So yeah, it's definitely going to be fun once I get this map done. So let me go ahead and pop over to one of the next areas. And here we are to the second third of my ginormous map. That little wool building connects to what we just came from. That's not how I traveled here though. This area is basically a giant castle, which is in the midst of being worked on. A lot goes into building something this ginormous, and I've put a lot of work into this. I've actually had a lot of file corruptions and having issues with that, and I've lost maybe 7 hours of work total just in this little third. So I definitely need to get better on how I do my saves and how I back up my saves. So this will finally load and render. There we go. This is another third, and this will eventually be filled with houses and other stuff, and I'll leave spots open because I'm going to want to build things once I get into survival mode. Now, I'm going just to plop down at the second entrance, because there is two. As you can see, well, you can't see this, it's still rendering. Here's one way to get in, and the other is over here, as you saw as we flew in. This was a total of maybe 9 hours work, 9-10 hours. I don't use MC Edit, so I do place every single block, and I do take away every single block that I need to do that for. I am going to polish it up in a bit. There's things like that, as you can see over my cursor. So, alright, I'm going to pop over the other third. And here we arrive at the last section. And to really understand how big this one is, we're going to walk it. Now, this entire build, which is basically all of this nether brick, took roughly 24 hours to get all of this set up. Now, here's the first tower. We're not going to go in there and look at it, but we'll definitely pop in so you can see up. There's lava in the middle. And the staircase that goes all the way up as well. This was the third building to be built on this giant island of nether brick. Here we'll fly over to the first. There's a giant clock tower. Yeah. This one took a while to build as well. This was actually the bulk of the building time. Roughly 8 hours. There was a lot of issues with symmetry. Because of just how massive it is. I did some counts wrong. And when you get really up there, I did this from top to bottom actually, which definitely proved to be a lot better than I thought it would be. Alright, we're gonna fall down, and we're gonna move into our third building. Now, this one's just ginormous, and it's there just for looks. Just on the inside, there's not a lot going on. Once we get up here, it's just lava puddles with a nice view out to my stadium and my clock tower. So let me just and here we get into the stadium. This is also just for games, just screwing around. Definitely fun to put some animals in here and see how many you can knock into this area. But yeah, that just about sums up what's in my map so far. There's definitely going to be some more. This is currently what I'm working on, and I might do some videos of me building, but until this is done, I'm not really going to start my Minecraft Let's Plays, because I want to do it in this world, just as of the amount of work I put in, and I definitely want to see this get around. I'm not the greatest builder, but I definitely can build it big without MC Edit. It's all about time consumption though. So I'm going to close this door because it's bothering me. And I'm going to let you guys go. So, have a nice night. There will be links in the description to my Facebook and Twitter and Tumblr. I'm currently working on the Tumblr though, so yeah, that'll be up and running in a bit. So, alright, have a nice night, or day, evening, morning, whatever it just so happens to be. Later.